Okay, so there is this young lady who got a job working at a place called Chicken Express. She recently converted to Islam and has started wearing a hijab. And she came to work, had her hijab on, and the manager said, you can't wear that. And she, I guess either thought he wasn't talking to her or what happened, but she just went and took her coat off and put her purse away, and then she got called into the office, and he told her she had to take that off. And he said it's because, and mind you, she started recording him. He didn't realize, but she started recording. And he said it has nothing to do with religion. It's not dress code. You can't wear that. You have to wear what Chicken Express says you have to wear. And in the handbook, it does not say you can't wear hijab. You have to wear this and this is what the handbook says. So she got sent home. So a lawyer because she now has a lawyer, or representation, I should call it that, for some Islam group for civil rights and things like that. They have contacted Chicken Express. Chicken Express's lawyer says, well, the manager didn't handle it properly. He shouldn't have sent her home. But so she's being paid for the day or the time that she would have worked since she's been sent home. So he handled that part improperly. But she was not in dress code according to the handbook. So they offer her, come back. She's not fired. But she says now she feels uncomfortable, and she thinks that she says the other employees are treating her harshly, and so she's not coming back. Because now she feels as though this is now discrimination. And when I was reading her statement, it sounded a little like, if I'm judging, which I am, it sounds a little like the moment hijab, am I saying that right? It doesn't matter. The moment that, I couldn't find her statement, but the moment that she got sent home, the moment this whole thing started, she sort of got into that victim role, and then along comes this Islam group to sort of help her feel more like a victim than just out of dress code. And she says that the people started to treat her harshly, and I don't see how that would occur. He didn't treat her harshly in the beginning. He just told her, you can't wear that, it's not dress code. So I think she may be blowing this out of proportion for the sake of a lawsuit, or maybe public shame, because she did put on her Twitter, don't go back there, don't go to Chicken Express because they're discriminatory or something like that. So is this a case of discrimination or just hurt feelings blown out of proportion? Because like I said, she's got representation now. Wheel of Fortune, 5 of Wands. So here's the fighting, here's the timing. This is something that this is bound to happen, so this is also fate. And then this is the fighting. High Priestess, Knight of Swords, 4 of Cups, Ace of Swords, 4 of Swords, 4 of Wands, 6 of Swords. I don't see discrimination. There's a part that just wants... Try not to be judgy here. But So here's like I said, this is inevitable because something's already written in time and space, so that means inevitability. So dress code, and then Five of Wands. Now, mind you, like I said, it didn't say she can't wear it. People all over the world in retail, I have worked with many of them, wear them with no problem. It doesn't say you can wear them. It doesn't say you can't either. So when you see one or the person with it on, it's kind of like a person who has, a cross or something on them, or it's part of their religious belief. And so you can't tell them they can't wear that. But that's what the fighting was about. There's a part that she didn't want to work there anyway. There is Four of Cups here is like the unwanted. And then the High Priestess is something secret, so some internal knowledge. Because mind you, she just converted to Islam, but I don't think she wanted to be there anyway. Because here's the chaos, and then here's the clarity, and then here's the business. So what you hear is exactly what it is. She came in, he said, you can't have that on. He handled it improperly. That much is certain. But this was not discrimination. He thought he was doing dress code. Now, technically, he should have just left the child alone. But he didn't. Which is why you get painful transition. It's like they'll all move away from this learning a lesson. Him more so than her. Because once the clarity comes out, especially from the company, because the company said he handled this wrong. Not the rest of the world, the company did. So, once he, the owner of the franchise, somebody like that, once he gets the clarity, then he'll have a lesson he has also learned, and he'll move on with something else too. But this is not discrimination, this is misunderstanding. He should have left her alone, but he didn't know that. She should have stood her ground like she did, which is fine. And I wouldn't work there either, the fear of retaliation, but hopefully he learned a lesson.